Hello and welcome to Villa View. I'm Paul Bradley and I'm joined on the phone now by Aston Villa correspondent Matt Kendrick. Hi Matt.
Hello there.
Well, we'll start off today talking about Gabby Agbonlahor. You've been speaking to Alex McLeish, and what does he make of Gabby's injury and where his England future may lie?
Yeah, we managed to catch up with Alex McLeish after the international break. Obviously, he's got mixed emotions. He's very disappointed that Gabby's kind of been stopped in his tracks, if you like, by an injury that was picked up on international duty. Obviously, Gabby had to return to Villa late last week and was unable to take part in any of England's friendlies with his hamstring strain. He seems to think that it won't cost Gabby Agbonlahor a place at Euro 2012 and that Fabio Capello will leave the door open, and if Gabby continues the kind of form that he's been in for Villa, then Capello will be foolish to ignore him. But you can understand Alex McLeish being more concerned about Gabby Agbonlahor's contribution at Aston Villa. He's been Villa's star player so far this season. He's been brilliant in terms of the goals he's scored and the goals he's created. So McLeish and Villa fans, like a lot of Villa fans, are just hoping and keeping their fingers crossed that Gabby can be involved for that game at Tottenham on Monday night. It seems that the omens look good on that at the moment. Gabby's reported back to the club yesterday. He's not been able to train as yet, but Villa are optimistic that he will be able to resume training by the end of this week and put himself in contention for the Spurs game.
Okay, well that's obviously good news for Villa, and more good news from Alex McLeish's point of view is the effect that the international games may have on his centre-back Richard Dunn and also Shay Given.
Yeah, it's a great achievement that Ireland have managed to come through that playoff and to book their qualification in Poland and Ukraine next summer. And Richard Dunn and Shay Given have played a major part in that. I think McLeish, when we were speaking to him, was saying kind of how richly deserved it is for the two players, both the way they've contributed for the country and the way they've started the season for Villa. And he's hoping that perhaps a bit of the reflected glory or a bit of the feel-good factor will rub off on Villa's form when the two players come back later this week and report back with smiles on their face and hopefully not too bad Guinness-induced hangovers when they report back. He's hoping that they'll bring a good vibe into the dressing room and continue the good form that they've been showing. So yeah, it's good news. And if Darren Bent is selected for the England squad next summer, as we expect, and Gabby Agbonlahor can perhaps gate-crash that squad too, then it gives Villa as well as the two countries reason to be cheerful.
Yeah, and now looking ahead back on kind of the domestic circuit for Villa, and the next few games are pretty crucial, they're pretty tough. Those players that haven't been involved in international duty, how have they been getting on in training, and is there any kind of news ahead of that Spurs game?
Yeah, I think there's kind of half a dozen players that have been carrying slight knocks. I don't think it's anything too serious to worry about, but Captain Stilian Petrov, who hobbled off with a hamstring injury in that win over Norwich, which seems like ages ago now, he's been trained in the last couple of days, so he should be okay to continue his decent form at White Hart Lane next week. Also, Chris Hurd, the young lad who's provided a bit of energy and a bit of kind of zip alongside him, he's also trained. He's got a knee and an ankle problem, but he's trained the last couple of days. Alan Hutton and James Collins, who both pulled out of international duty with slight knocks for Scotland and Wales respectively, they haven't joined in yet, but they're expected to be fine and to start full training in the next couple of days. Likewise, Emil Heskey's been playing through the pain barrier with an Achilles problem. He hasn't trained in the last couple of days, but he's expected to join in either today or tomorrow as well. So yeah, I don't think there should be too many injury problems, touch wood, and obviously the Agbonlahor one is the key one. If they can get him fit and get him playing again like he has been playing, then Villa can go to Tottenham with a little bit of confidence.
Okay, Matt, well look, thanks for your update from Villa Park today, and thanks to everyone for listening again this week to Villa View. We'll be back again same time next week.